That's nice. Whoa, yeah. There you have your sleeping rooms, right? At the moment we cannot hear us, but the application.
Yes,
now,
can you hear me now?
Yeah, now we have it.
Yes, here, girls sleep here.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. And this is also a bed. Mujja ku buliri mutene. Even this one is a bed. Can you see here? There is no light.
Yeah, it is. I see it. It is much shadow, but I see it. I see your thieves and your eyes. That's awesome.
This is also their beds where they sleep. And this is also a bed.
I see. It's for the smaller ones, right?
This is also a bed where they sleep. So these mattresses,
yeah,
we put them down because beds were not enough. We put them down.
You need
and
them on the floor, right?
And they sleep others on the floor.
Yeah, of course. That
Yes.
you have enough space there.
Yes, so even I wanted to take you, in our goats. Mwende tuje. Mwende wano mwena mwende raje kola. Mwangwe.
Yeah, take me with you.
They are here.
Yeah.
These are the goats here.
Great.
Yeah.
I see.
2.
Hi. Hi.
And that one.
Yeah.
And this one.
Yeah. These are the goats. Great.
This one.
And you have the goats for milk, or what do you how do you use it?
Yes. Yes, we had 2 goats, but they gave birth to those ones you see there.
Great. Great. Now you have more.
Yes. And then the other pigale poultry I talked about in the other video. That's where I'm heading to. But that they died due to lack of medicine. We needed to deworm them, but we did not have any money at the time, so they died.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is where they wash their hands from. This is where they wash their hands from.
Yeah. I
you
see.
Step here like this.
Yeah.
When you step here, then water pours. And then we put soap here, down here. They touch your soap and they wash hands here.
I understand.
Yes, this is a latrine.
Yeah.
Where they go to.
Okay.
a pit latrine.
Yeah.
And this one is also a pit latrine. This is a bathroom where they bathe from.
Of course.
This is the bathroom.
Yeah.
Where they bathe from.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we don't have like that. This is for girls and this is for boys. So we bathe in shifts.
Yeah.
After the girls finish, the boys can go.
Yeah, because you have only one, right?
Yes. So this is the
Take your time.
This is the piggery. This is the piggery farm I talked about.
Yeah.
This is the piggery farm I talked about.
Yeah.
Yes. Each paddock there are 5 paddocks. Each paddock could contain 3. Mosquito. So it could contain, each paddock could contain 3, but there are 5 paddocks and they all died. So we are praying to God that if we get money, we shall put them back and we start rearing. Because they used to help us so much in, for example, in when they used to chase these kids for school fees, we used to sell some and pay their school fees. And even medical treatment, we used to sell and take them to hospital. Even when we are lacking food, sometimes we used to sell and buy food. And farm. I also wanted to take you to our tomatoes.
Oh yeah.
Where we are growing our tomatoes.
I saw them on your Facebook page. They're huge.
Sorry? Yes.
And, yeah, they're huge and many of them, right?
So this is a bed of tomatoes here. John. This one. This is our bed of tomatoes here.
Yeah, yeah.
As you're seeing here.
Yeah.
These ones here. The bed of tomatoes. And these ones here. It's also a bed of tomatoes. The first one, the ones we first grew, we sold them because they all ripened and we couldn't. The market, we don't have market right now because of coronavirus. We just give them out to our neighbors, those who are in need, because we couldn't eat tomatoes day to day, and some of them were rotting, so we used to give away. And now this is the bed. These are because now it's a rainy season.
Yeah.
This is the bed.
Yeah.
Yes, as you see here, like this.
Yeah.
As you can see, these ones, these younger ones, they are coming out. These ones.
Yeah.
And all of the other side, where we dug, we are putting in another season. We are making another season. Here.
Understand. Could you explain me? Now you have rain season, and how long does this take? rain season?
Rain season.
Yeah.
It takes 2 months to 3 months.
Oh.
The rain is
okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is the drum. This is the drum where they fetch water. They fetch water and pour here from the borehole. We have a community borehole here around us here. So this is the where they pour water. These are the jerry cans here and the buckets.
Yeah.
This one are the jerry cans and the buckets.
Yeah.
They fetch water, and then we water we water the tomatoes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Great. It is so interesting to see how much you do, and all the kids are involved, right? Every kid has his task and his project there, or?
Sorry?
It seems that the children, everybody knows what belongs together. What are the tasks? What do you have to do with gardening and so on?
Yes, they know how to work together.
Yeah.
They are social, and I usually tell them. I usually tell them that what we are doing, I'm not punishing them. I'm not punishing anybody, but we are doing it for our own good, and for us, for our own good to survive.
Of course.
Because we shall not be asking for everything.
Yeah.
We cannot ask for everything, to help in everything. Yet we have some simple things we can support by ourselves.
Yeah.
Some of them, of course, as children, some of them don't want to work. Others see it as a punishment. But I usually tell them that I'm not punishing anybody, but we are doing this for our own good. But of course, there are some who are stubborn, but still we handle them.
Yeah. And the group takes them with them, right?
Yes.
I guess the group is empowering them to say, okay, come on. That's very nice.
I forgot to take you where the passion fruits are.
Oh yeah.
We also grew some passion fruits, but they are still young.
Yeah, and you can see them. Do you know when you take me with you? All the time I have the question in my head. It would be so awesome. We have with the third charity video challenge. We had the same challenge, that there was a very small, nearly no supporter circle. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, what shall we do? Because we have the content together, and how we can support this. And then we came up with the idea to make a virtual course. And because this director, he has, I think, 3 decades of knowledge and skills. How teachers, young teachers, shall go into the classes to manage all this very big, huge classes with you. And so we started to make an online course for young professionals about teaching in Africa and so on. And now I have the idea, it would be awesome to make an online course with you and the kids, to explain other kids how to survive in such an area. To say, okay, what we are doing all the day, how to grow up the plants, how to gardening there, and you know what I mean? To make an online course about surviving by yourself in areas where it's not that easy to survive, right? Do you think you can sleep up about this, and
it maybe work? Also very good. We make online calls.
Yeah.
We brainstorm. We tell them how these ones, how they work. In the morning, what do they do?
That's
like in the afternoon, after they are, how do they read books, read the Bible, like that.
That's the point, yeah, to show your daily routines and to show especially those projects and those purpose-driven learning. I think this is awesome, and we can bring it together in an online course. And you know, you can think and brainstorm how you say, okay, what's about what we are doing here, and to make a map, and then we can make a structure. And you can, I'm making so much with my hands, right? It looks like this. Yeah, and to see, okay, let's create a course about this. We should make our interview series here for the 7 days, but we can also make an online course together virtually to say, okay, we bring together the ideas, we make a structure together, and then you make the video content. And you can send me this video content, and you can make it together with the kids, and the kids can show, okay, we make this is with the goats, this is with the tomatoes, this is with the passion fruits, and so on. And how to empower the kids. They're stubborn and they don't want to work, you know. And then we can bring it together, and we can try to sell this online course together to say, okay, this is a virtual space here, you have knowledge, and you can bring this together, and we can spread it out into the world, and we can sell it, you know. We don't need to...
I love that. It will be very nice for them to know.
It would be awesome, because I have the Kids Academy by digifampreneur, and I started to make one course with my daughter. You know, it is strange for you, I think, but here in Europe, it is normal. It is about not to discuss about pocket money. It is about selling your toys to have your own money, and to learn to be together with the market. You know, this is the European stuff we are thinking about here. But it would be awesome to bring a next course by you, how to run such a project with the kids together, and to ask the kids, and to let them make their videos that kids explain kids what does it mean to let run your school there, because it is your home, right? Yes, and I think we should sleep about this and make the next plan, and then I can, because I can, you know, I can offer you the virtual space. I have my all-in-one platform that's running every month. I have the costs for this so and so, and there's no, it's no problem to say, okay, let's make the next course, and we share the income to say, okay, I take my part that I have the income to run this all-in-one platform, but we can give you more than a half of this. If we sell something, you can have more than a half for your project there, also for the kids.
That would be very awesome. I like that. We shall we will start with that, and with these kids here, they will be all available to teach other kids to brainstorm like that.
Yes, and to, you know, to show everything, and the kids, they can make the video content, they can explain by themselves what we are doing here, what belongs to the project, this is step 1, step 2, blah 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 blah. And I think this would be very great, and we should give it a trial, because I think they will have fun to explain what they are doing there, what they are experts in, to survive in your area, right? And I think then is the next step to see what about the marketing in online worlds. But I think it will be good to learn together. What about to bring your knowledge into an international market? Because the kids can speak English, they can explain it in English, right? And so we can cover the globe to say, okay, everybody who's interested in what about to run such a project there can learn by the kids. And this will be awesome when adults can listen to kids how to run such a project there, right? Yeah, I think this will rock the world, to say, okay, go to Kids Academy to learn about non-profit management there.
It will be very awesome.
Yeah, it comes into my brain because I see how aware the kids are and how good you work together, and they know what happens there. And I think we should try if this works.
Draw so many people's attention. They will like it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And maybe it is not unique, but I'm pretty sure it is seldom that kids explain adults how to run an orphanage school project, right?
Yes.
To say, listen to the kids. They are the ambassadors of the future, and they know how it works. And it comes in my mind because I was thinking, it's awesome. You are an orphan, and you're able to run such a project, right? To say you're the generation before, and who knows what your kids will create in future. But one thing is for sure, they learned it by you.
Thank
right?
you.
Yes, and I think let's think about make your brainstorm and think about what should it be, what we want to show the world, what's about us, what we are doing here all over the year, breakdown in the months, breakdown in the week, breakdown in the daily tasks, what are we doing on a daily basis here. And it is more than only learning maths and English and something there. It is learning how to survive, right?
Yes.
And this is great.
It's very great. Yes, it will be very nice. We shall give it a trial.
Yeah.
And see the results.
Yeah, I'm woo, let's start. Yeah, to make it. And yes, we should do it. But my dear, I interrupt you with the passion fruits, right? I think I interrupt you to show the passion fruits. You wanted to
let me say
sorry. I was crushed by the idea.
It was a very good idea. You couldn't leave behind. It was very good. It was a very good idea.
Yeah.
I was showing you passion fruits here.
Oh,
this
yeah.
One here, like, and another one's here.
Yeah.
There. Yeah, I cannot take you on one by one.
Yeah.
But this is where we grew them here. It's not very big, but I think it goes like that.
Yeah.
And there like this, and it comes here like this. It is not a big portion, but at least it's not a very big portion, but at least it can help us. We can save, because when the kids here used to fall sick, but instead of buying enough, let me say enough sugar, because I have so many younger kids here. Instead of buying enough sugar, you spend other money in buying, let me say, passion fruits.
Yeah.
That's where I got an idea of growing them. But they are not also easy because they need money. Every time spraying, you spray every week. We spray tomatoes and passion fruits every week. So it's also challenging to me these days because we don't have money. We are in Corona situation, and it's me, and I assigned some other gentlemen here whom I work with to help me and spray. They are not these kids who spray them. Yes,
of course, yeah. But imagine if we would be able to show how lively you are And some visitors would, you know, some people buy it to learn this virtually, and some visitors wanted to come to learn it by you, to be visitors, to say, okay, show me your running project, how you can survive by sharing this knowledge, because it is like an idea in a box, you know, to say, okay, you're able to survive, and you can teach other projects how to survive in this situation. And if you would have income of this, that you can sell your knowledge about, you would become autark about this. I don't know if autark is the right word, but you can finance yourself in the best way, that you're not dependent only on support, that you can sell your knowledge and become independent by yourself for the project. And to say, okay, visitors, you can come here and we can make a little holiday part.
I'm very willing to share my ideas with them.
Yeah.
And those ones who have orphanages, like share ideas how they can make some daily, like some needs. It doesn't need for them to call out, say to everything, call for support. But they can also work with those kids and also have their own things to survive on. For example, growing these passion fruits, tomatoes. Yes, because the only challenge I face that we are just renting.
Yeah.
And when we rent here, we rent everything. Even these gardens, we rent.
I know.
We used not to rent, but as I told you, my friend, the elder of the church who had given us this place, died. And so we face a big challenge. We used to grow everything when we don't even pay any single coin. We used to grow, and the money, we used to eat everything and maybe to sell. But these days, we just rent everything, even the land where we are growing these crops, we just rent. Yes, that's the only challenge we are facing these days. But we pray to God, we shall go through all of these hard times. We are praying to God, we get a school where it will work as an orphanage, and we still help some other orphans out there who are suffering, because they come and reach out to me when some kids are suffering there. They want me to help them. But of course, as a person, I cannot afford, because even the ones I'm having here, they are becoming a burden to me. I cannot help each and every one. Yes, that's what I usually tell them, to at least hold on for these situations, to at least for us maybe to get support, some donors who can support us, then we support others. But even these ones I'm taking care of, they're becoming a burden to me. That's why I tell them to wait. I will come to their rescue when we also get support. Yes, that's what I tell them. But the Lord is being good to us.
That's good. Yes, that's why I also believe in this sentence. It is not. Sometimes it's good to give somebody a fish, but it is better to learn the people fishing.
Yes.
You know? And I think, of course, sometimes you need the fish to survive, that you can start to learn fishing. And I think now we are in this period. At the first moment, you need some money to survive there, and that you have the time to make this this education project as an online course that the kids that the kids learn to show their knowledge and their skills, and to also to learn to use media, to use devices, to use social media, and to share their knowledge in the world, and to become fishers, you know, not only to ask for fishes, to become the fisherwomen, yeah, to say, okay, we are able to fish by ourselves, to grab the money by the market, you know, because they have knowledge and they have skills. It is only a question of bringing it together in an online course and selling it to the rest of the world, to the market, you know. Yes, I'm pretty sure we will learn a lot together. I learned by you how you run this, and I think I have the knowledge to say, okay, bring this into make a video of this, make pictures of this. Let them draw some things and make a picture to say, okay, we don't need to see by video all of the garden, but it would be awesome to let them draw on a paper what about the garden, and we can make a picture, and then we can bring the picture into the course, and the kids can explain what does it mean and all the things, you know. And so we have one part, and it will be funny. It will be funny and good.
Yes.
Yeah, I think, you know, if we create those bridge that the knowledge of the children can explain adults how to run such a project, this would be awesome.
Yes.
It is, you know, it is interesting for kids to follow this, because I think kids are interested in listening to kids. The point will be the European kids does not need to know how to grow up mice, you know, but I'm pretty sure the European non-profit managers, they should be interested in how to run such an orphanage project like you are able to do so. And that's explained by kids to make it unique, to say, okay, you are used to be you are used to get explanations by adults, but sometimes it's more interesting to listen to kids. How does it run really, you know?
Yeah.
And this would be fun, and we should give it a trial.
Okay. Then it is, so I should make some videos when kids are trying to illustrate their routine work and how they grow their tomatoes and passion fruits. Okay, I'll get some videos.
Yeah, this would be great. And how many devices do you have at the moment? I think it would be the best if you have a device for the reporter. The device, the smartphone. How many smartphones do you have at the moment?
I have one. I only have one.
The one, the holy one, right? The holy one for everything.
Yes. It's my laptop, it's my everything.
Of course. Yes. Maybe I think I will ask in the circle of my family and friends if there is one more device that the kids would have this device to make their own reporting, you know, to grab it.
Yes, because even they need a laptop to study, and maybe I should sometimes they need to know how to use a computer, like, because they teach them in school, but they just read about them, but they have never seen laptops, they have never seen computers. So that's why, yes, we even need a computer. I mean a laptop for them to at least know. I'll be teaching them how to use a laptop, maybe like that when we get. I'm praying to God.
That's the point. Maybe it would be good to focus the donation to say, okay, we want to grab the money together, that you have one laptop and one or two devices to give it to the kids, that they can use it as means to say, okay, the knowledge is in our head and the skills are in our hands, but we need this as a mean to show the world what we are able to do so, right? And maybe I should focus the donation to this. Please grab the money together, or better would be send us your old devices. And then we need to have the money to send it to you to Uganda. Is it possible that these things come to you? If I would have some devices, do we have a chance that it reaches your table?
Yes, reach, because we can use even a box number, PO box. They can reach me very well.
That's good.
Yes.
Okay, then it means I can ask people if they have old devices and if they want to give it as a support, and I could send it to you by a box, right?
Yes, even Bibles. Oh, thank you.
This would be
God
good.
bless you so
this
much.
Would be good. Yeah, this would be awesome that the kids have their devices and they can interview each other and show the pictures and so.
So much.
Yeah, and to say, yeah. I don't know how long does it take, but we should start today, right? To say back the word a little bit better. It is worse enough. Yeah. I think we do this to say, okay, we need the money to send the box. And I ask the people here for all devices. Maybe I can bring together 1 or 2 smartphones and maybe 1 laptop, an old laptop that they can, you know, I think we only need the phones that they can make their own content, and we need the laptop that they can upload it into the cloud, into the course, to my all-in-one platform, and then we bring it together.
Yes, that will be awesome. It will work for us. Thank you, my sister. God bless you.
Yeah,
Meeting is a blessing.
You too, you know, everybody of us is human being on this planet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but some of us has better conditions, and I'm pretty sure we should share this with you. And so, okay, my dear, I think 1 hour. We need to stop the interview for the audience. Not that the audience is falling asleep because we are too long.
I know.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the people they like the idea, and especially they like you and the kids and the project. They will be awake and following our thoughts here. Yes, but I thank you for your time. I thank you for your openness.
You don't have to thank me. It's me to thank you for your time. God bless you so much. Yes. And your family. May the Lord enlarge your territories and see blessings in your family everywhere.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, my sister.
Yeah. I will tell them, and I will show my daughter. My daughter at the moment, she's 8.5, and at the moment she's with her daddy, and they are around in the city there. But I will show it to her because she also understands English very well. And yes, maybe on the next interviews she will show up here to listen to. We will see. That's nice.
Our best regards to your daughter. We love you so much.
Me too. Me too. Greetings to you. Pa. Like this? No, like this, right? To make it like this, the heart. I'm not very good with this. It is. Ooh, yeah, you're better than me. Great. Okay, let's see tomorrow.
Okay, my dear sister.
Yeah, let's see tomorrow. See. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Yes.